Hey, Ed, is that you? I guess he's not on yet.
Wait.
There's Ed. Yeah.
Can you hear me, guys? Can you guys hear me?
Can hear with a lot of echo. I think you need, can you turn off the other?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm good.
Uh,
I'm good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's, is that your phone?
I'm on the phone. I can't get through. You can hear me, right?
We can hear you, but it might,
We're good.
I'm going to mute this other Ed Steers.
Yeah, do
that's
that.
the feedback one.
Yeah, do that. Because I'm
Okay.
on the phone now. I'm good.
Okay.
How's
Hey, this is
everybody?
Zenny.
How's everybody?
For some reason, I can't mute. Mute.
I disconnected that. Can you hear?
Oh,
But
okay.
you can hear me now, right?
Yeah,
Good. Good.
that's much better. And I think that's Zenny down there. Yeah.
Yep, Zenny's on the phone.
Okay. All right. Might have to mute myself, guys. I've got a lot of background mayhem, but I'm listening. I'll unmute if I have to talk.
Well, we want you to talk, Deb.
All right, I'd like to call the December 10th, 2020 meeting of the Town of James Island Planning Commission to order. This meeting has been noticed in compliance with the South Carolina Freedom of Information Act. I'm Chairman Bill Lyon, President or Ed Steers, our Vice Chairman, Zenny Quinn, Commissioner, and Deborah Bidwell, Commissioner. Francis Simmons is not here. Flannery Woods is standing in for Francis today. Kristen Crane is our planning director, and she's here. And Ms. Callahan is our is also here. In order to make transcribing the minutes more manageable for this meeting, please give your name before you speak each time you speak. And do we want to approve the minutes for the October 8th, 2020 meeting? Anybody?
I approve them. This is Jimmy. I suggest we adopt them.
I second. This is Ed. I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Okay. At this time, we'd like to encourage anyone who'd like to submit any comments or suggestions or questions regarding the comprehensive plan review or any other public comment to speak during the public comment portion of the meeting. Is there anyone present on the Zoom platform that would like to speak? If so, please use the chat function and state your name or raise your hand, and we will call on you one by one. When you're called on, please state your name, address for the record, and limit your comments to 2 minutes.
Chairman Lyon, this is Ashley. We don't have anyone on Zoom wishing to speak.
Okay. Tonight we'll continue and finalize the process of reviewing the Town of James Island Comprehensive Plan. We will discuss any final edits or concerns, and then we will vote on a recommendation of adoption to Town Council. Town Council will hold a public hearing and first reading of our recommendations at the January 21st meeting. Kristen will put on the comprehensive plan with edits on the screen so we can go through that.
Righty. Share my screen. Everybody see?
I have, this is Jimmy. I had the paper copy. So you're going to have to call out the chapter numbers and so forth.
I will do that. And I'd like to also add that if you guys vote to recommend this to Town Council, what we'll do before it gets there is go through all these page numbers and do some last minute formatting, because I'm sure you know that Word, every time you edit something, I feel like the whole page goes bonkers. So we'll fix all of that so it'll look more polished when we get there, and I'll send you guys a copy too. But I wanted to wait to see if we had any last minute edits. So this last round of edits is in light gray, so nice and easy to read. We edited the Planning Commission members for the current commissioners, and then we will add, the final date there. Lenny, I'm just on page 1. And we added all of the former planning commissioners that helped put this plan together from the very beginning. Oh,
Kristen, at some point,
yes.
and I don't know if this is a good idea or what, but at some point, some mention of the 2020 dash question mark pandemic affecting the whole world, but affecting the functioning of James Island, and as a factor in a lot that's going to affect a lot of things that we're coming up against and will continue to come up against, and it may be some statement about the overall effect of the pandemic at some point. If you think that's a good idea or not, but I just wanted to bring it up.
So I know we talked about this a few months ago, and we addressed that we are working on our emergency response plan, and that, delving obviously a little harder in the pandemic area, that we never thought we'd look in that section in our emergency plan. So we did address that in this comprehensive plan. I don't think we specifically addressed COVID as a pandemic, but if you want to do that, I don't know that we could, it's up to you guys, but I don't, that's kind of a bigger than a small edit. And so,
Okay, that's fine. I was just thinking of a general comment about the effect of the overall effect that this specific anomaly is going to be. But if that's fine. I don't want to get into the weeds on things, and that's fine. Let's roll.
okay. Well, y'all let me know. If you want to postpone it and add something more than we already have, then let me know.
Okay.
We'll add dates there. That's just kind of an explanation of the elements. We went through all this already, so I'm not going to go through that. I'll just go through the most recent changes. Didn't have too many. We kind of went through our notes to make sure we didn't miss anything from the last few months. Let me know if you guys saw anything going through it too, as I'm going through these pages.
Hey, Kristen and everybody, this is Deborah. And I was wondering, when you get to that Camp Road Middle School part, if you could just stop for a sec. I think I had a question about that from one of my neighbors.
Okay, I will do that. We have this change. For some reason. That's odd.
Hey, this is Zinni. Going back to what Ed was talking about, I think that little, just a notation about this COVID situation, you could actually probably put that right on the front in the introduction, just right down below it or somewhere right there. Just put some stars down there and just note that that's just what we were doing due to this situation. This plan was developed in this situation, which we really don't know how it's going to affect us in the long run, but at least, it may change the whole ball game.
Okay. Yeah, I can add a sentence or two on that place where we had the thanks and the planning commission and the date.
And that way, at least you acknowledge it, and because it could, the whole thing could change. And then that way you won't have to change much, I don't think, if you just add a sentence or something in there.
So if you guys vote to recommend this to council, maybe add, that clause that we're going to add a sentence about COVID and the pandemic. Okay, here we go.
That'll be fine.
Just,
Hey, this is Zen again. I've looked over and reviewed the whole thing that I know, and I mean, this is 2 or 3 times we've been over it. But if you want to go to the school situation that Deb brought up, that would be fine with me. Just jump right on in there.
Okay. Well, I stopped at historic sites in the natural resources. I think it's natural resources element. It's on actual page 28. So cultural resources. We struck in the James Island and Johns Island Historical Survey and added in the 2019 publication of the Historic Sites of James Island booklet produced by the town's History Council, because that last batch, these other historical sites of interest aren't all listed on the James Island and Johns Island Historical Survey. But they are all in the book that the History Council published.
This is Deb. That sounds good to me.
Okay. And once again, when we get the results from the census, we can, this is an evolving document, so this isn't the final one. We can come back and meet again and fix all these outdated numbers. I just think it would be better to just do it all at one time instead of piecemealing it. So when we get those numbers back, this will all change. But right now, that's just what we have. So,
All right. Okay, this is Zinni again. Are you speaking of adding those numbers in maybe sometime after it might go to town council and after it might be approved?
yeah, like I think we could come back and reconvene. I mean, we'll meet obviously a few times before that, but we can go through what the census comes out with and change this, and then we can, send it back to council to amend it and get those final numbers.
Yeah, this is Deb. We could just add that in as a friendly amendment.
Okay.
That we would fix the census data once it came in.
Okay. So now we're in transportation. Lots of rounds of edits, lots of different colors.
Yeah.
Lots of work.
So we added in transportation, number 10, support the services provided by CARTA, including promoting additional routes off of Folly Road and supporting the need for additional park and ride accommodations on and off of Folly Road.
This is Deb. I think maybe we mentioned Harborview Road at one point. Did that ever make it into the document?
Well, I mean, that's kind of included in this, but if you want to, you mean for CARTA specifically, or for the bridge widening, because we did add all that, but if you want to add Harbor View Road specifically for CARTA, we can add that. But I mean, I just said on and off Folly Road, off of Folly, but we can add it.
I think that covers it. I think the additional park and ride express bus route for CARTA off
Mhm.
Harbor View Road is something people have mentioned before, but it's problematic with a parking lot. And it's included in there. I don't think it's necessarily required.
Okay, we're in community facilities now. So we updated the fire department. That was a little outdated. And we struck the 2 fire stations that were listed and added, this came directly off the PSD website. So the JIPSD Fire Department has earned a Class 1 Public Protection classification rating by the Insurance Service Office, which represents exemplary public protection. This translates to a safer environment for residents and could result in lowering insurance premiums. They serve over 10,000 homes and businesses with 4 stations strategically located on the island, responding to over 2,000 service requests annually. And then updated the schedule for the new fire station construction.
That looks good. This is Deb. Thanks.
Looks good.
Okay. So we added some language about the intergovernmental agreement between the town and Charleston County. Because in 2015, Charleston County was handling a lot more services than they are now, and we've taken over some services, so we thought that should be added in here. Let's see. Since the town has grown and become more established, the intergovernmental agreement is consistently being revised with more responsibilities and public services being handled by the town. And also we added this sentence here, or paragraph, regarding the cultural and community center that is coming along. In 2019, Charleston County leased the old library space at 1248 Camp Road for an educational use to the town. A group of stakeholders have been diligently working to put together a plan for the new space. Representatives from the James Island Arts Council, the James Island History Council, James Island Pride, First Baptist Church of James Island, Opportunity Calls Everyone, and Empower Our Youth have worked with town staff and the design team at Leolio to reconfigure the old library space into a new educational area that will house local art, historic artifacts, and to be a place where our residents and youth can gather for meeting and tutoring space. The new facility is slated to open in 2021.
I think that's a real plus. That's nice. That's good.
Mhm.
Yes, I agree. That's good news. I keep hearing from the young people in my my vicinity that they want to have a skate park here on James Island. So if they can include that in their community plan and or in the school, and I don't know if James Island actually owns the school, but whatever becomes of that school when it's no longer spring space, all my youth people keep saying that we need to make sure that it can be a lot of things. It can be basketball hoops and it can be tennis courts but it has to include a skate park. So there you go. Oh, and a futsal soccer court. That's the word. I'm just representing my
Yeah,
youngsters.
yeah, more recreation is Always a good thing.
Well, it's good to keep them occupied.
It's true.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. The teenagers do need places to hang out.
And
Mhm.
off their devices.
That's true too. So we also added about the municipal golf course renovations. The municipal golf course is nearing completion. And actually, is it? I think it might be completed now.
They're playing.
Okay,
They're
so
there.
we can edit that.
They had an opening ceremony and all that sort of stuff.
Okay. So the restoration, which included restoring features to their original beauty, incorporating the lovely environmental surroundings, and alleviating drainage and issues for the neighbors and the course itself. Oh, there we go. Opening day set for December 9th.
Yeah, it happened. Yes. It was in the paper too.
So we will edit that.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So let's keep going. Oh, wait, I didn't pass. Did I pass the schools? I don't think so.
It's at 12. It's
Okay.
item 12.
So we added all of the other blessing box locations. At this, we'll go back to. You see anything? Yeah, we did pass it. We added the all our committees and the information about our signage reimbursement program for neighborhoods here. So you mean to go back up to the Camp Road Middle School? Did I pass that? Okay.
I'm not sure.
I think it's item 12.
There it is. Educational facilities.
Item 12.
Here it is. So we just added the sentence or this end of a sentence about the flex space and how it could be a possible permanent use being an early education center.
I don't know. This is Deb, and I'm not sure if it would be in agreement with other folks, but maybe we could say something about adding recreational facilities, outdoor recreational facilities.
So maybe we could add that down here as a goal, do you think?
Yes.
If you guys want, I can, or as a need, and maybe, no, right here probably. Maybe add a bullet point here. Do you have any ideas for wording? I can jot it down.
Let's see. So that's about green spaces. I think outdoor recreational facilities or explore, let's see. This is explore opportunities to create more outdoor recreational facilities, such as basketball, volleyball, outdoor. Let's see, they want a sand volleyball court, they want futsal, they want basketball, and they want a skate park. Oh, and an updated pool, but that's a whole nother ballgame.
So explore opportunities to create additional outdoor recreation such as basketball.
Kristen, this is Ashley. You could just reference maybe explore more active recreational opportunities. You know, a lot of the ones we pursue now, because they're greenbelt, they have to be passive.
Right.
And
Thank
so
you
I
for
think
that wording.
you're welcome.
That's really helpful, Ashley.
It kind of encompass all of those different things.
Right. Okay.
I've also personally heard of people wanting frisbee golf, maybe. Or
Oh,
something.
sure. Yep.
Frisbee golf, not frisbee golf.
No, I think that's a thing, like ultimate
Was it
frisbee
frisbee golf? Ultimate
or
frisbee?
ultimate frisbee.
Disc golf.
Okay.
No, ultimate frisbee. That's different.
They're
Well,
two
maybe they
different-
want both.
They are two different things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the frisbee golf is like a course that can be permanently set up, and then ultimate frisbee just needs a
Big open.
soccer field or
Lawn.
a green space.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. And we can add that. I think that was it. I think that was it. Anybody have any last minute additions or edits I should add? So I have a couple written down that I can add in when we do the final draft to council.
Does someone want to make a motion to approve with the appropriate edits?
Sure, I could do that. This is Deb. I move to approve this draft with the friendly amendments that we've mentioned in today's meeting to go before town council in January.
This is Ed. I second.
Ms. Wood, would you take the roll?
Yes. Chairman Lyon,
Yes.
Commissioner Steers,
Yes.
Commissioner Bridwell,
Yes.
Commissioner Quinn,
Yes.
is that everyone?
It's unanimous then. We've approved the comprehensive plan, and it'll go to town council after a hearing. I want to thank Kristen for all the hard work she's done. It's been a long haul, especially with the Zoom deal. So thanks a lot. And Flannery, thanks you for filling in for Francis tonight. Does anybody else have any comments? If not, our next meeting date will be January 14th, 2021. And this meeting's adjourned.
This is Ed. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
everyone. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stay
I'm glad
healthy.
that you were here.